Today on Larry King Now, the hilarious Joel McHale. The actor and comedian, he tackles the Chevy Chase drama on Community.
Pierce was really funny on the show. There's a couple episodes where he should have been nominated for Chloe.
And opens up about parenthood.
I would like to be around more, but I have a lot of drinking to do.
Plus, you were an actor, right?
Yeah, I am. How dare you?
No, you were not.
What? Were you a talk show host at some point? How dare you?
All next on Larry King Now. Welcome to Larry King Now. Our guest today, we've so looked forward to this, Joel McHale, the actor, comedian, writer, and producer. You know him as the host of E's pop culture clip show, The Soup.
Yep.
And as Jeff Winger on Community. The Soup airs Wednesdays at 10 Eastern, 9 Central on E, and Community is on Thursday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on NBC. And by the way, we'll talk in the second segment about The Soup. And
I don't
I'll
think
have
so, Larry.
my thoughts about why they do so much about me and torture me so much. However, let's first discuss Community.
First of all, it's an honor to be here.
Thank you. You have a master's degree? Hey, they give them out? What school?
I got it in one of those at a Chuck E. Cheese with the arm that comes down and it picks up the ball.
What school gave it to you, really?
The University of Washington.
Oh.
But it was in fine arts, so...
you were an actor, right?
Yeah, I am. How dare you?
No, you were not.
What? Were you a talk show host at some point? How dare you?
You can't stand being criticized now.
I love it.
Okay,
yeah, no, I was for acting. So with a graduate degree for acting, you just act. It's not like...
But you were known as a comic.
No.
No?
I did not start doing stand-up until about 5 years ago.
Okay. Well, first let's talk about Community.
Great.
Big changes this year. Dan Harmon, the creator and showrunner, was replaced. Why?
He became an astronaut, and his responsibilities to NASA
So he's up there now?
Well, you know, they're grounded pretty much now.
No, why did he leave?
Well, it was the Sony who has the show, or they own the show. They decided to part ways, and it was he's the creator of the show. So
how did that affect you?
I got all his money, which was great. It was part of my contract. Well, it made for a very different year with, we had different showrunners, so it became, so it was a whole different kind of system. And, but Dan, he gave me the job of a lifetime.
So you're always indebted to him.
Yes, I would give him a finger or any appendage he wants.
Now, the show's known for having a modest, extremely loyal fan base, right?
Not modest. They are braggarts.
Is there a new Community? Is there a new show? Help me with this.
There is not a new Community. You mean like an entirely newly
is
created?
There aspects that have changed? Chevy Chase, for example.
Well, yes, that is a huge change in that he is no longer there. That came mid-season. So, or towards the end of the season. The good news was that we shot our finale out of order. So he's in pretty much every episode. So it didn't really affect his presence in the season. But obviously, if we come back, we've made an offer to you and you haven't responded, and it's pretty rude.
Well, I would respond, but they told me you're on the bubble.
We are on the bubble, so if you don't mind, but I feel like a lot of people sit on those bubbles.
A show that's on a bubble. Why would I do that?
Why would you watch a show on the bubble?
Why would I go on a show that's on the bubble?
Because you are a daredevil, and you take risks.
True.
And I think if anybody, you could sit on that bubble and make it solid.
Then I'll do it.
Great. Larry King is in. He is the new Pierce.
Why was Chevy so pissed?
He, as you may or may not have followed the saga, he did not want to be there. I mean, he said in every interview that he doesn't like the writing and he doesn't like the hours. So,
but it almost recreated his career, didn't it?
He was
Chevy
really
had kind of disappeared.
Yeah, he was really funny on the show. I thought his Pierce was really funny on the show. There's a couple episodes where he should have been nominated for Chloe.
Why was he so mad?
Or an Emmy. I don't know. I think he did not like the hours. And, there was an incident that happened.
What? I don't know, so help me.
Oh, well, He made some remarks that were deemed to be racist, a comment that he made, and I think that was kind of it.
What was it like then?
Good times. It was a fun night. Good.
When someone
Great
is
to be there.
What is it like on
You
the?
guys should come by.
What is it like on a set when someone is unhappy?
Oh, fun. Fun sets.
Just couldn't wait to get.
You're
to
like,
work, right?
what's going to happen now? This is great. It's like a party with unhappy people.
How did you get along with him?
I got along with him very well. He still texts me.
Oh, so you
I forward
danced
most
it.
of them to you, and I don't know why you haven't responded again.
You danced the dance then, right?
I danced the dance, yeah.
Sony likes you. You like Chevy. You sort of avoid any discord.
Well, it was more to, I mean, Chevy could be great sometimes on set. It wasn't like an always, so yeah, I mean, when the hours are as long as they were, you have to be positive, and you have to, or you're just gonna fall apart. I mean,
Why does the show for you work? What makes that show?
I think the wardrobe. I really like my clothes. I feel like $1,000.
A lot of people say that about the show.
See, it's my clothing.
I'm told you shot a movie with Steven Soderbergh a few years ago, The Informant.
The Informant, yes.
I remember that. Now, what was Steven Soderbergh like to work with?
Awful. What a jerk. Oh my gosh. He was.
He was calling today about doing a starring in a new movie, and
it's over.
Yes, that's it.
Well, he is tremendous, and so much. He's so funny that he could have been, if he wanted to, he could have just been a stand-up or just a really good actor. But he's so funny, and no, he is so easy on set. It's such a happy place. Everyone's friends. Everyone talks. He's got like these kind of set of rules of how people should behave on set, which is we should all be thrilled.
I love the Jude Law movie, The Twist. Good movie. I've got a bone to pick with Joel. They tell me this when I'm reading it off the prompter. I'll find out what the bone is when we come back.
Find out.
The soup makes fun of people.
Well, we don't make fun of people per se. I mean, yes, you, but no. We make fun of mostly reality shows and then celebrity or talk shows and then, celebrity
Who puts
news.
it all together? Do you have anything to do with that or the producers?
Well, KP, I mean, the problem for me for being there is that I'm doing Community, so I don't have as much. I'm not able to be there the way I used to. But so now in the off season, I'm there a lot more. But KP Anderson, and he's the executive producer, and Ed Boyd is the other executive producer, and they put the show together.
How long has Soup been around?
It's been on.
It's had a lot
well,
of
Talk Soup ended in 2002, and we came back in 2004. So we've been on for 9 years.
Who did it before you?
It went Kinnear,
Yeah.
then John Henson, then Hal Sparks, then Aisha Tyler. And at that point, that show was daily, and it only made fun of talk shows, and talk shows kind of went the way, those kind of like Maury shows. There were so many of them at one point. We make fun of Maury every week, but we make fun. We just make fun of anything in pop culture, and mostly television.
Anyone get mad at you? Really?
No one. I can't imagine Bruce Jenner's a fan of mine, because we call him usually like an elderly lady. But no one has said, "How dare you do that?" yet. No one has confronted me in the street, almost without exception. Every single reality star has said, "Thank you. Please keep calling me a horrible."
Because they're stars for being famous, right? They're Kardashians. They have no real.
How dare you? They have a lot of talents.
What?
Listen, it's too long to list them right now. I would. Okay. I'll make a list later.
All right, I'm going to ask you some.
They open clubs. They appear. They appear at things.
All right, we're going to do
hard.
A little Rorschach test here.
Oh, no.
I'll name someone. You give me a quick impression, okay? The McHale thought. Channing Tatum.
Hot.
Nicki Minaj.
Super hot wig wearer.
Kate Middleton.
Super pregnant royal hot.
You're not much diversity. Honey Boo Boo.
Super cute. Because if I said super hot, that would be majorly creepy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Her mom, though. Have you seen her mom?
Yeah.
June? Human thumb. That's
June
what we call
in
her.
January, yeah.
We call her the human thumb on the show. We love her.
Anne Hathaway.
Super hot, short-haired lady.
And Matt Damon.
Super hot, short-haired lady.
Who is? They want me to ask this. I have no.
Who's they? This.
They.
There's about. I don't know if you
There's
can
always
turn
a
around
they.
here. It looks like we're going to be publicly executed.
That's
if you
right.
Look at
This looks like
how many. Like this is the family that is happy to see me die, and this is the family that's.
Can we show the control? Let's one day show the control room.
There's
It's
enough
an open
people
control
in
room.
there. This looks. This could be enough people to launch the Mars rover. Look at that. Look how many
Look, let's
people
show
are in
them.
there.
See? That's okay.
It's crazy. And then Billy Idol's sister here with the red jacket. There's more cameras and technology in this room than all of the E network.
Hey, well, because this is the major show of the internet.
This is the major
Hulu's
show
concept. This,
right.
You're
This
on
is-
Hulu now.
You're right.
And so
I've been there for. Yeah. Well, we've already taped it though. You have to tape everything.
Who's busier, you or Ryan Seacrest?
Well, I'm going to say he has the edge because he has to go home every night and count all that money.
How do you make it at? He's become a mogul.
You know how much he's worth? 32 billion.
32 billion.
32 billion zillion.
How do you know that?
They actually gave him a printing press for money and just said, take it easy.
You're getting into the reality game. You've got a non-scripted deal with E. What is it? Tell me about it, Joe,
Well,
please.
they paid me money.
To what?
Do nothing. I haven't done anything yet.
What are you supposed to do?
I am pitching shows for them. One is called People Trapped in a Control Booth, which is premiering.
That could work.
I'm shooting it now. It's called Too Many People, Too Many White People Sitting in a Control Booth. So yeah, I'm pitching shows, but I have to be careful because I could become. Well, I could just create shows for soup clips, which would be. Then the whole thing would just be circular, and it would never stop.
All right, when we come back, what's Joe like when he isn't working? It's rare, but there are some days he isn't working.
I'm asleep usually.
We'll be right back with Joel McHale and his psychiatrist.
Yes.
After this.
My psychiatrist, Larry King.
We're back with the multi-talented Joel McHale. I really love this guy. And if you want me back,
I love him too.
If you want me back on your soup thing, I'll come back.
Really?
Do another. Whatever.
You
that
do
is.
it. That was great.
You played college football?
Not well, but yes.
What school?
The University of Washington.
Oh, you played at Washington.
Yeah, but really, I was a great practicer.
Who was your coach?
Don James.
I love Don James.
He's
He
amazing.
won a national championship. At
You
one.
bet he did.
You on that team?
Year after, that's when they went downhill. Yeah, I brought the team to its knees.
You're the father of two, 5 and 8 years old.
One just turned 5 last week.
Boy and a girl?
Boy and a she-male.
What kind of father are you?
Boy and a boy. I'm abusive. I like to smoke around them. And
Smoke in their face?
yeah, I like, come on, kids, I'm gonna teach you how to ride a motorcycle now. And
How does the wife handle that?
I don't care. No, I am one of those. I'm not. I would like to be around more, but I have a lot of drinking to do. And no, but I am. As you know, having kids is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Nothing second.
your life.
Whatever second is
Right.
a
Other than
distance.
like a really good car.
Well, yeah.
So
Do
yeah,
they watch your shows?
They could care less. There was one version of Community that was claymation. They loved that. But after that, they're just like, let's turn on Star Wars, Dad. You're not in Star
Your
Wars.
kids
It doesn't
have,
matter.
they have normal names, Eddie and Isaac.
Yeah, normal names.
My
Much
kids are Cannon and Chance.
Cannon and Chance.
Boy, they're athletes. Cannon
They
King,
better be.
Chance King.
They-
Whoa.
Chance King sounds like a card shark. Like he's going to be great at Texas Hold'em. Chance King. And then, Cannon sounds like, I hope does he throw a ball well?
Yes.
He's got, yes.
Cannon arm.
That's exactly.
What do you think of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West? What should they name their baby?
Money.
Money.
What do you think he should be called? Or she
I
should be
don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
You hate babies. Larry King hates babies.
I don't hate babies.
I don't know why
just
Larry
don't
King hates
care.
babies so much.
It took a while for your career to gain momentum. What
That
was it
is
like?
true.
Did you ever think
Slow
of
start.
Did you ever think of chucking it? And if you'd have chucked it, what would you have done?
Oh, well, I actually did not really consider leaving it because I'm not smart enough to have that thought. But when we got here, I said, I'll give it 5 years, and if nothing is happening by 5 years, then I'll go back and do weather and traffic on a country station in Seattle.
You did that?
No, I said what would happen to me. Let's go to Joel McHale with weather and traffic. And so I was always working hard at it, trying to get it to happen. And so in that 5 years, thank God I got the soup in year 4. Wow. So at no point was I like, guess I should learn how to wax skin.
You married 17 years?
Yeah, we got married in '96.
Were you college sweethearts?
I was in college. She had just gotten out.
She's older.
She was in prison.
Oh.
She is, we're actually pretty much the same age because I'm not smart.
Okay. Now, is it true?
It's true.
My fact checker.
She's a lady.
That you were born in Rome?
Yes.
An American father and a Canadian mother?
Canadian-American.
What are you?
Both. I, surprisingly, am Japanese. Which is weird. I don't know how I got that.
What were you doing being born in Rome?
Well,
how did that happen?
My parents had sex, and right near, in Rome, I'm assuming.
But that would be 9 months later? They stayed in Rome for 9 months?
Actually, my mom is a rhino, so it took 18 months. So it was weird. No, my dad was the dean of students at Loyola University, Chicago.
Really?
So he grew up in Chicago, poor guy in Chicago, grew up across from the Schwinn factory near White Sox, near the White Sox. But he saw the movie Roman Holiday, and he said, I want to go there.
Really?
And he ended up living there. They had lived there for over 10 years. And
teaching? What did he do in Rome?
Teaching, being the dean of students. And then my mom's dad worked for the UN in their fisheries department, which was trying to stimulate fish populations around the world because, as you may or may not know, fish populations have been on the decline since the 60s. I've worried about that. And so my grandfather was into sushi way before anybody else.
Okay, all right, keep it up.
You think I'm joking.
No.
Roy
R.
R. Jackson.
Okay. Coming up, Joel will take on your questions, and we'll play a game of If You Only Knew. Don't click away.
You can literally not click.
We're back with Joel McHale. You see him on Community, you see him on Soup, you see him on everything.
Yeah, everything.
What's next for you?
American Idol.
You want to?
I'm going to host it.
You're going to replace it?
Yep, and I'm also trying to settle the peace in Syria.
Oh, that's another. Yeah,
yep.
That'll be good.
And right as we speak, I'm preventing an earthquake.
At You Are Talented 6M tweets, we have questions for you.
Oh.
What did you decide to? Why did
I thought you just started speaking gibberish. Talented 6M tweets. Hashtag.
No, I looked down.
Oh my gosh, I've lost my mind.
I looked down. I thought never mind. All right.
Talented hashtag.
I'll get to that in a minute. We have some social media questions for you. I'll start with Alex Flores on Facebook.
He's great.
Would you entertain the thought of hosting the Oscars?
Would I entertain the thought?
Would you?
I just entertained it.
And?
It did. I was very entertained. So was the thought. The thought was like, this was a great time.
What if they called you?
Yeah, they're not going to call me.
What if they called you?
Look, I work on E. I'm trying to just host a celebrity roast of some sort. Look, I'm happy. I would be a seat filler. I thought Seth was amazing, so I hope he does it next year.
Seth's a great guy and extremely talented.
Yes.
We'd like to finish the show with a game called If You Only Knew. These are quick questions, and we get your sort of answers that come right off the top of your head.
I would like them to be long.
First person you ever kissed?
Larry Hagman. If I kissed, sheesh. Her name was, like, what kind of kiss? Like...
A kiss on the lips.
Kiss on the lips. You're not talking about oral sex, right?
No.
Okay. I've got to now sort through a lot of things.
Just a kiss. How old were you?
The first real kiss, I think, was, how old was I? 22. No, I think her name was Maria. Yeah.
I just met a girl named Maria.
Yeah. If I had just met her, she probably would have had me arrested. Okay. But
do you have a guilty pleasure?
Yes.
What is that?
Cocaine. As much as I possibly.
What would you like?
No, guilty pleasure. I like Macallan 18-year-old Scotch. Macallan.
18. All right.
18.
Get
and
that
anything
for
higher. 30 is terrific.
Thing you'd like to change about yourself?
Let's see. I would like to have a tail.
Because?
Balance. Come on.
Okay. Things you'd like to change. Okay. TV show. I'm not following the rules here. A TV show you're embarrassed to say that you watch.
How dare you? I'm embarrassed by no television show I watch.
Watch Hawaii Five-0?
No.
Neither do I.
I don't have time to watch.
Favorite comedian other than yourself?
Other than myself. Other than myself. Well, I'm a pretty big fan of Steve Martin's.
Me too.
Yep.
Favorite book?
The Torah.
Role model in life?
A role model in my life.
Before we leave, tell me
I'm going to go with Wolf Blitzer on that one.
tell me something no one knows about you.
My pants are falling off right now.
Oh, that's good.
They're kind of creeping down.
Thanks for being
How about
here.
something I don't know about you?
I hate eggs.
I love eggs.
Really?
Love them.
I hate them.
How do you go out to breakfast? Ever?
My breakfasts are normal breakfast.
No, but if you go to a restaurant for breakfast, there's just eggs everywhere.
I don't eat them.
It's a tyranny.
I don't eat them.
No, other people around you.
Oh,
eat
I
them.
let them eat them.
No, but you're not grossed out by it?
The hard-boiled eggs, I'm grossed out. Thanks to our
Would
guest.
you rather eat an egg or a hard-boiled egg whole or eggshell?
I don't know.
What? That's
They're
not an
pathetic
answer.
choices.
I agree.
Probably the shell.
You'd eat the shell.
I don't. We had it in the middle of that yucky.
I know, but if it was all right.
Never mind.
What about a Scotch egg? Do you know what Scotch egg is? It's
No.
wrapped in bacon and deep fried.
No.
Deep fried.
No.
Do you eat chocolate? Do you like
Yes.
chocolate cake? Made with eggs.
Okay, but I don't.
Gooey eggs.
Okay. Thanks to my guest, Joel McHale. Catch him hosting The Soup Wednesday nights on E and on Community Thursday nights on NBC. And he'll soon be hosting American Idol.
And Larry King now.
And come find me on Twitter at King's Things. Well, let's pray.
You know what he's talking about when he says King's things?
See you next
His
time.
d-